It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game.
We're just moments away from the action.
Next on Madden Football.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So good to be with you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Here we are, week 2 of the season. Greg, everybody has that hope. Let's get off to a good start. Well, these teams lost the opener. Now, a bit of pressure here in week 2.
Yeah, and it really comes down to, Mike, it's a super simple concept. You just want to feel the sensation of winning. Just get your first win. Of course, they would have loved to start out week 1 in the win column, but now here you are, 2 winless teams, and it is just as simple as we want to walk in the building on Monday and check that win total.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week, but when we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like, he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch. And if he can continue to operate this system, continue to get all of his weapons involved, this leadership, this ability to lead by example, is going to rub off on the rest of this offense. I think they're going to have a good chance of changing from last week's loss to coming away today with a victory.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Back to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. A big play on that one. 31 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Good running inside the 25. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. 22 yards, the pickup there. And that will be a 1st down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
When we had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike, it almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. They get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today. They've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. A tight end in motion now. Try to pick this one up on the ground. It's a gain of 12 there. That's enough for a 1st down.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that 3rd down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of downs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 10. Results in a 1st down.
Putting the tight end in motion. They'll throw out of the gun. Taking off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. The pass is caught by Turner. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down. Here's a 1st carry for their running back. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. He'll look to throw. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the visitors will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll set out in search of a 1st touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
A loss of 5.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive lineman like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So a field goal apiece here in that first quarter. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The visitors' offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to the air one more time. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now, faking the give. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. They'll send a tight end in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll look to throw yet again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Turner goes in motion. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He is in.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And Sometimes it's easier said than done, but if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch, and great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
The extra point is good, and the visitors take a 10-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Going up top. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. 3rd and long. Back to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. So the move is for the field goal unit here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And his guys cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now a give on the ground, and he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark it just short.
They're all set to punt this one away. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's picked up by one of his teammates. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I continue in just a moment. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. He'll drop to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, that ball was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. Out of the gun, he'll throw. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This is caught down that right sideline. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. A gain there of 23 yards. And that will be a 1st down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3 for 3 in the game as this one is also good. And his guys cut the deficit down to 1.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. So a very tight first half, a 1-point game here at the break. As we're off to Orlando, going to check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, back to you and Greg in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat, and it's the visitors who are out in front in the second quarter. Next, we head off to check out another game. And as you see...
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to get it. 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
The pass is caught by Turner. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. Result is a 1st down.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one into the hands of Turner. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And a 1st down.
And he'll be taken down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and
he will get into the end zone. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
so often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
No problem there on the extra point. And the visitors are going to open up the lead to 8. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So now this team's offense make their way out to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and with some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
And 4 at the 36-yard line.
So second down, and they'll run it. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he will go all the way. And even though it's just the third quarter, they'll try to draw even right here and go for 2.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so.
15.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
You can see this quarterback, he has a lot of confidence in his legs as he escapes the pocket to extend these plays downfield. But let's give credit to the defensive front. They continued to pursue, and they were able to take him down behind the line for a sack.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Now a run on first down. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. This one complete right side. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
These curl routes. He's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down. That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Might lose a yard. They've got him back at the 2. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. They bring their tight end right. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Slot man in motion left. Now this time they'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. His throw left side is complete. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Back to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. They'll look to throw yet again. The throw on the run is complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 39-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
32-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Slot receiver headed right. They'll look to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown.
And he's going to be taken down. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
We're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This is fielded inside the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So now out comes the offense led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive. All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. As it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before third down. They'll drop to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. Now this defense will use a third and final timeout, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. He's going to take a shot down the field. He works free, right side. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. It is a touchdown. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The extra point is up and through. And his guys will up the lead to 5. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now this offense can use the first of their timeouts, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter. On the move, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, They know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short, and now it's 4th down. Open man, left side. He's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Result is a 1st down.
Here we go. One final play. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
What a game this has been. It hangs in the balance until the very end, yet somehow they get a touchdown here late, Mike, and it looks like they're going to be able to pull this one out in the final seconds of the game.
Visitors 30, our home team 28.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. And this is going to be a touchdown! What a finish! They win it on the final play.
And you can see by the look on the defense's face, Mike, they kind of share in all of our disbelief. They know they needed one stop, one tackle, and they win the game. But instead, the play call works to perfection. He looks it in, takes it in, touchdown.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.